And we're live in the first time the stream is happening. Yeah.
Get out.
Hello, everybody.
Here we have in the chat, we have Alamo and we have King Relic, Fright Power, All Hail Blue Whale. Yeah. Fantastic.
Hello.
Grill be under both of your names.
And Jesus loves you.
And hello, Green
Everybody else
Thunder.
thinks you're an asshole.
Exactly. I know I'm not going to talk about this briefly, but I have to cover it. I have to. Yeah, lads. Suck it, you dirty Fenian fucking cunts. Right, is that covered?
I'm
That's
sorry,
enough covered for that.
Right at the edge, you cut out. All I heard was cunts.
Oh, that's awesome.
I said,
That's all
suck
that
it, you
needed
dirty
to be
Fenian
said.
cunt.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You may have won the league, but we won the fucking derby, so fuck you.
Yay.
Now on to the proper news. Rosie says titties. Titties. Yeah, Rosie, we all know you love tits. Just admit it. Anyway, boy 14 stabbed in East London.
Oh no.
And Blind Girl says nipples. Even though she's on the stream.
How do people get stabbed in London if knives are not allowed? Like, you can't even carry a whisk without a license.
Yeah, you can't carry a whisk, but you can still buy a knife. So I assume it's just a kitchen knife or something. A teenage boy has been stabbed in East London, Met Police have confirmed. Around 4:10 p.m. on Saturday, officers were called to reports of an attack in North Countless this road. Walthamstow, I don't fucking know, London. Emergency services attended the scene, believed to be a boy believed to be aged 14 was taken to hospital. He is currently being treated and is not in a life-threatening condition, said Scotland Yard. There have been no arrests yet, and inquiries are ongoing with the crime scene in place. Hello, Britt. Met Police spokesman said police were called at approximately 4:10 p.m. on Saturday, the 11th of May, on reports of a male being stabbed on North Countess Road, E17. Look at that, we're just naming body parts in here right now.
Yeah.
Yes, this is something I do. Sorry.
I know,
This
this
is
is
how I
still better
say-
than the fucking sexual puns that have been going on the last few days.
Yeah, it's been a few days now.
My mom writes it.
Hey, I've been nice today. I've been teasing Peter all day today.
One of the sad thing is neither of us have gotten any money out of that either.
But that poor boy, 14, and he's already, have this thing that happened to him that's also life-threatening.
Yeah, he's
It's very-
dead.
What?
Like,
You what? I didn't hear the part where
I didn't
he said,
say he's dead. I think it's just lack of sleep. I'm sorry. Probably
"Oh
hasn't
my
been.
god!" I was. He's dead. I'm like, where?
He's not dead. He's not dead. No. Help get opinionated Scotsman to the best content. Is that in Canada by any chance, Agent Penis? Can we go one thing we don't do? In the first 5 minutes, we've already done it. I mean, fucking hell. If only donate some money so we can do it for real. Sphincter. Are we still trying to get Stuck Scotty laid? Yeah, I think they are.
Always.
We will be trying to get him laid until he gets laid.
Fair enough. Officers, London Ambulance
Then we're gonna
Service,
do
and
it
London's
again.
Air Ambulance all attended the scene. The male, believed age 14, has been taken to London. In treatment, his condition is not life-threatening. Well, that's at least a slight positive, I guess. He's not going to die from it.
Nah, not a bad thing.
Crime scene remains in place. No arrest inquiries continue. Is someone ripping ours? No, I don't think anyone's farted yet.
You know what? Those people that keep stabbing people need to get taste buds in their colons.
Yeah, they need a Jewish shower. That's what they need. They need a Jewish shower. Yep, Alamo, smash the like button.
Smash the like button for taste buds and assholes' colons.
That's right.
Exactly.
I don't know. Is it paper? No, put that back.
Not
Not
yours.
yours.
Put it back.
Come on, load. Man jumps into New York River to rescue dog.
Ah, puppy.
2-year-old Harper was in a real pickle. The dog somehow ended up paddling for her life in New York's Northeast River. On the edge of the river, Gabe Castellanos. Asking your Hispanic, is that accurate?
I'm Hispanic. I am. Wait, what's accurate?
Castellanos.
Castellanos. The
Yeah,
double
thank you.
L is a Y.
Ah. Thank you. Was celebrating his birthday. He spotted Harper struggling and suited up with a life jacket to go rescue her.
Aw.
That's
As he
sweet.
swore him out to Harper, bystanders watched the drama unfold
Right back.
from the pier, and the police helicopter hovered overhead. Castellanos reached the dog, but Harper was so scared she bit him on the hand and face. She caught me there with her upper canine.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I got a jet. Thanks for having me on. Sorry, I was only here for 8 minutes.
No,
But
it's fine.
guys, take
No
it
worries,
easy.
Cedric.
Donate to Streamlabs. Get this man laid.
Bye, Chadwick.
Good night, Chadwick.
Night, Chadwick. Here's one for you. I'll read that after this one, then Alamo. How am I supposed to show for you? You could say it on Twitter, Discord. I don't know. Steal the Streamlabs, I guess. I have no idea. She caught me right in her upper canines, and my lower jaw hit me right square in the front teeth. Castellanos told Inside Edition, adding that one of the teeth is now fake. He didn't return Castellanos. He wrapped an arm around Harper and swam back to shore, blood streaming down his face. Tears could be heard as he approached the rocks. Let's press R for respect. R for respect for this man. He saved the dog. And dogs are better than people, so yeah. Castellanos said he had no hard feelings for Harper. I was like, oh, it's sorry, I needed teeth work anyway, he said. Harper's owner, Erin O'Donnell, is entirely grateful to Castellanos. Said, thank you, Gabe. I hope you're feeling better, O'Donnell told. Inside Edition of her message for the hero. Well, fair enough. You know, saving a dog, that's good news. Cheers, bit. See what I'm gonna put in the chat. It's probably gonna be it's BuzzFeed, so it's gonna be cans. Let's see. Let's get the load in it. Florida man arrested for his I eat ass sticker might sue the sheriff's office. See, isn't this a violation of the First Amendment?
I don't know.
I said it would be, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, but like, isn't even though you have like the First Amendment right, isn't like like vulgar kind of things that children can see, isn't that like restricted in public areas? Like indecency or something like that?
But it was on his car. I mean,
Yeah, but he drives it around and kids can see that and they see "I eat ass" sticker. Like, was it just letters or was it like one of those weird pictures that you can stick on there, like the guy peeing on signs and stuff?
Florida man. I eat.
yeah.
I eat. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
Just say
Thank
it.
you, Big Joe.
Just
Wait,
say it.
who? Wait, no, I'm not going to. Anyways,
Big
where,
Joe, it's not Mother's Day in the UK, actually, so yeah.
wait a
Well,
second.
We had our
Where,
Mother's Day.
Here.
Where-
Excuse
where
me,
is it?
Mr. Scotty. It's Mother's Day for me.
I was on about, he was saying Brit Gamer Girl as well, but she's not a mother and it's not Mother's Day in the UK.
Yeah, well, he said me, so.
But he also said Brit, so
Happy Mother's Day, blind girl.
Thank you.
happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Okay, but like where in Florida?
I don't know, it just says Florida.
No.
Yeah.
It'll usually say which county. Like there's different counties, so just like scroll down so then it could be like, oh yeah, of course, it's definitely that county. Huh.
Alamo says yes, but they have a law in Florida regarding obscene stickers, I think. Yes,
I
Blind
mean-
Girl is the mum.
It's something about the weather. Like there's a lot of salt in the air, and it's like really warm.
Yeah, it must be very humid over there. I'd
Oh,
imagine,
yeah.
'cause they're surrounded by sea.
Like
Because of the
if
neck.
I go to an arid climate, I get nosebleeds because I'm so used to just like breathing water. I'm a fish.
Yeah, Mark Green the fish.
Oh, but I'm a cat. I'm a catfish. You guys get it? It's a catfish. I'm gonna stop now. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is the story of a man fighting for his right to tell the world that he eats ass. Chadwick says they won't clip it.
I got them. Urbana Fox just sent me the clips.
Was that Peter's?
Yes, it is. I have some clips for Blind Trucking. Thank you, Foxy.
That looks like it might be Miami because oh no, highway in Lake City, west of Jacksonville. Okay, that's like far north.
Is it a shithole?
I've never been up there, so
Is it like this is a no-go area for you? Is it?
it's Florida takes like 6 hours to drive out of.
Fucking hell, my whole country takes 6 hours to drive across.
Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow morning. About 8 a.m. Once again, we're going to Springfield, Pennsylvania tomorrow. Going back to
I think Trucker's away finished.
So,
Yeah, he must be finishing early today then, Trucker. Chadwick says, please send me some Blind Girl.
Okay, I will.
Anyway, a Florida man arrested this week for refusing to move a sticker on his pickup truck, proclaiming that he eats ass, will not be prosecuted, officials say. Now the man is threatening to sue the sheriff's office for violating his First Amendment rights. Dylan Shane Webb was 23, was stopped on a highway in Lake City, west of Jacksonville, by a Columbia County Sheriff's deputy who saw a sticker on the window that read, "I eat ass." But it also says, "Happy Mother's Day, Blind Girl."
Thank
Guess
you.
it's... Yeah, where's Tucker go?
Don't know.
Sounded like he was ending the stream and just dropped off.
I'm still here. I think he just lost signal.
Yeah, probably. Dashcam footage shows a deputy telling Webb that the reason he was pulled
He's
over was the
back.
derogatory sticker
I'm back.
on the back of his truck.
Sorry,
How is that
minor,
derogatory, Webb asks.
minor technical difficulties.
Right. How is
See,
it not derogatory? On you?
I was just saying the new Avatar's back up. Go figure.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
It's a device thing, I bet you. The new device, or I usually have the Hangouts on a tablet, where now it's just straight on my phone.
It almost says Texas takes 2 days to travel across. See, your country's too big. Like both your countries are too big.
Well, you can go across the U.S. in 2.5 days. Granted, that's 2 people driving 24 hours, about 80 miles an hour, but
Mine's probably
Semantics.
above the speed limit.
There's actually a couple places where the speed limit is just don't get yourself killed.
Yeah, so like Germany, basically.
Yeah, but if you get caught doing 130, they're definitely gonna look at you weird, though.
Because I know Germany has like the autobahns where like you can pretty much drive whatever speed you want.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's probably the same deal as the U.S., where even if it's legal, you're still gonna get looked at real hard if you do something completely stupid.
Anyway, it says, how is it not geography? Deputy responds, some 10-year-old kid sitting in the passenger seat of a mama's vessel looks over and sees I eat ass and asks mum, how is it me? What it means. How is she going to explain that? I'm pretty sure the kid would probably already know anyway. Surely.
No, not necessarily at 10. They're not in high school yet.
No, I knew that shit at 10, but then I could pretty much watch what I wanted by the age of like 9, so I guess I'm not the example to go by. There's a reason I am the way I am.
Like, I knew all my curses and I knew like inappropriate things, but as for like eating ass and all of the grosser parts of sex, I was immune to that until high school. I didn't know any of that stuff, hence the name Vanilla.
Oh, did you know that there is an BDSM quiz that will
Ugh.
rank you and give
Yeah.
you like? Okay, cool. Because I took it. I'm like 98% vanilla.
You don't want to know my score.
There's an idea for the stream.
Sure. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'll post it everywhere.
It's
I think it's BDSM quiz.
yeah.
Little niggas arrived.
Hello.
Little
Oh,
nigga.
it's bdsmtest.org, I think.
Hey, you feeling better today?
Yes, it is.
I feel a lot
little-
better. Thank you for asking.
That's good.
Hey,
I bet you that
hello, blind
2%
girl.
on
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, thank you.
Mask Girl, I bet, or Mask
welcome.
Queen, I bet you're, I bet that 2% is Brat.
I tend to be very good, but I don't remember actually what my score was. I took it like 2 years ago, so I
But you're a
could've
Christian, you're
picked-
supposed to be good with that kind of thing.
Exactly. I'm a good girl.
You're
Good
supposed to be all
girl's
pure and stuff. Even though
Exactly.
you
Are you
really
a good
aren't.
girl?
Even though
I
you're as
am-
dirty minded as the rest of us, but
I am the goodest of girls. Thank you very much. Hold on. I have to post this everywhere. Here you go.
okay.
Here you go. Take all of the quizzes. Take
Fucking
this
hell,
quiz.
trucker.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Really? You're not gonna let that go, or you're just gonna carry that on.
Let's find out if Scotty eats. Oh, I forgot the last word. Okay, well then.
Anyways, that's the parents' job, not my job, Webb responded. Webb issued a summons for what the sheriff's deputy was a misdemeanor and violation of Florida's obscene materials law. If you're going to take the quiz, at least leave the stream still running. Last cam footage shows the deputy telling Wade that one of his 4 children asked him about the sticker. He would be furious. When the deputy told Webb to remove one of the letters from the word ass and read as. Webb refused, citing his constitutional right to free speech. Deputy subsequently arrested Webb and charged him with the additional offence of resisting an officer without violence. News of Webb's arrest and his sticker made news around the country. In the notice filed Thursday, prosecutors announced they were dropping charges against him. Yeah, I mean, this seems like a pretty fucking stupid thing to be charging someone over, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But like, wait, is it just in general, or is he particular in like what type of sex it is?
I think it's just a joke. I think that's all it is.
Mm.
That's what,
But I mean, like, if he wanted it to be a joke, then he would be like, "I've got a big dick." Like, why does it have to be? I eat the butt.
Maybe he thinks it's funny. I don't know.
I eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah. I don't know. People are strange, and I can't tell what's going on.
Lots of people are strange.
They are.
I got pretty fucked up when I took that. I got dig big.
Yeah.
Okay, relic. I'm not
King
falling
Relic,
for your...
I got a dick Vic. Challenge me.
You challenge it. It's usually cryptic you end up arguing with, isn't it? Now you're just challenging everyone. Having evaluated through the prism of Supreme Court, President is determined that the defendant has a valid defense to be raised under the First Amendment of our U.S. Constitution. Assistant State Attorney John Forrest Studden wrote, "Given such a jury would not convict under these facts." Why'd they arrest him in the first place, then? Webb's lawyer, Andrew Blunderud, told BuzzFeed News that they were now considering a number of potential claims against the sheriff's office. Blunderud noted that the dashcam footage shows the deputy at first telling his client that the sticker was derogatory instead of obscene. Does that mean the same thing? Really? Kind of. He also highlighted that several points of the deputy's colleague can be heard telling him via radio to tell his shit. Not only were they wrong in the law, but they happened to be hypocrites, he said. Wonder had said Webb sticker didn't satisfy the righteous standard to be found obscene, which typically refers to something that is erotic in nature. Well, I guess it kind of is, isn't it? Kind of is erotic in nature, isn't it? I mean,
A little bit.
yeah. Wonder had said Webb sticker didn't satisfy the righteous nature to be found to be obscene. The sticker could be a euphemism for a number of things, he insisted. The bottom line is that he and his friends thought it would be funny. Wonder said, and he shouldn't end up in jail for making a joke like that. Yeah. I don't think that works, but okay. And little nigga eats ass. I think we knew that anyway. The bottom line is he and his friends thought it would be... He acknowledged that the case of free speech was unique compared with the others he has worked on. The Webb was heroic in fighting for his rights. I think it was brave of him to refuse to take down what he thought was protected speech. He said, "I think it showed courage on his part."
Okay, it is so not courageous to put a sticker that may be offensive on your truck. That's not standing in brave. That's putting a sticker on your truck.
I was trying to be edgy, but failing, really.
Yeah, and secondly, as much as I'm into free speech, I would be pissed if my 10-year-old went, "What does I eat ass mean?" I'd be like, "It's a typo."
He shouldn't have been arrested, but he's not courageous.
No, he's not courageous. He shouldn't be arrested. However, I think that is, like I said, I'm a mom. Okay, so I would class that as indecency, the same way that I would class as two stick figures having sex on your truck is indecency. The same way I would ask people not to make out on the bus in front of my kids. The same way I would. It goes under that same line that okay, it's funny, teenagers and grown-ups, but if you're driving around like a small town, kids are gonna see this, and that's you just don't. That's a dick move. It's a dick move.
See, I'm kind of similar in that to where, okay, congratulations, you put a sticker on your car with a naughty word, haha. Problem is I don't really see a difference between this and the person who put like the screw Trump and the hashtag resist and all this. I don't really see a difference between the two.
I do.
It's the same. It's the same.
Assholes, and the other one is somebody sucks. There's a big difference.
Not really. I mean, but there's thing they're putting the curse words on there, the fuck Trump curse word. But
Well, like you say, it's all down to context, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and I mean,
That's the-
that's a perversion of sex technically, and it's very dirty. And I don't want my kids being introduced to that at a very young age. I really don't. Like, I think that is the big difference between fuck Trump. I mean, when I was 4, I knew how to say the F word, but I wasn't exposed to ass eating and fucking pussy licking and shit like that until I was in high school. And I expect the same from my kids. I expect that. And I don't expect them to be able to see that kind of thing on cars. There's a
How do
big
you-
difference between, somebody get fucked and I eat ass.
How do you even eat ass, anyways?
I'm sure it's the same way that you eat a pussy, nigga.
do you really want to know?
Mm.
No, I don't want to know.
I never-
I'll fuck my
I ne-
kid's ass.
I
No,
never
I-
eat ass.
I'm good, thank you.
That's why I asked, because I never eat ass.
It's not the vulgar word that I'm pissed at. If it just said asshole, I would be fine. But it's that sexual perversion that really shouldn't be introduced to kids that young
Mhm.
that I have a major contestation. I really do not like that. And so I think he should have had to take it off his truck because kids shouldn't have to see that. Not
I
in
mean,
public.
Yeah, I mean, there is a time and place for it, Like, if he wants to have that on his truck for a
Protect the
tailgate,
truck.
that's fine. But, like, just to drive around every day with that on it, just so he can, be like, hey, you can't stop me, haha. Like,
But then if you do that, though, you start going down a road of, well, like, you will find more and more things offensive or perverted, and you're just going to go deep, you just have a deeper drill hole here, aren't you?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, make that same argument that if you
That could
don't
happen.
But you can use that same argument if you want to use the slippery slope argument and say, okay, well, if you stop that, then you give way to stop other things. Well, the other argument can make that if you don't stop that, the next one is going to be, I like to fuck on the back of a truck. And then I like to fuck pussy on the back of the truck. So it's a slippery slope both ways.
But then Jacob was saying that that's not really that much different than to saying that you fuck Trump, for example, then is it?
It is.
Which you defended
I like
it earlier.
fuck pussy and fuck Trump are two very different things. One of them is a sexual perversion being exposed to children, and another one is just fuck that guy. I think there's a big difference in that. It's not the word; it's what you're using it for.
it's the action. So
Exactly.
with the fuck Trump, it's more of like, screw that guy. But
Yes.
with the action of the fuck pussy, it's more of like fuck, but using the word as the action that that everyone knows it as.
But then
You
kids
know?
are not going to understand that context difference, so it's not really going to matter either way to them, is it?
Yeah, but as a mom, let's say if my 10-year-old kid said, "Mom, what does fuck Trump mean?" It means he sucks. Whereas, "Mom, what does fuck him up the ass means?" You see the problem there?
Such
I
dirty
am like
context.
sitting there and explaining that somebody just doesn't like the president versus other sexual things to my 10-year-old. And there's a line. So that slippery slope will go in both directions. So there has to be a common place. This is where the line is, and we don't move that line. So this is where the line is. I think that is actually indecent behavior that children are exposed to versus the curse word in and of itself. We need to be able to draw lines without going slippery slope argument, because if you can't draw lines because of slippery slope argument, then essentially you can't draw lines anywhere, and it can be dangerous going the other way, saying allow people to do everything because we don't want to enter in that slippery slope.
Functional disagrees with you, says that's an illogical argument. Fuck person means fuck with your penis buggery. I.e. ass is the same thing.
I don't think so.
Well, the words themselves do technically mean the same thing. It's just
The word does technically mean the same thing, but you can use it as a different thing. You can use it as fuck.
And
that
then
guy.
how about you throw a nice equation in there? In fact, how about you throw that the people now that are nowadays saying fuck Trump, the people now are saying fuck Trump were the ones who say back when Sarah Palin was in the running to be vice president, people were actually going out. The same type of people are going out flat out saying she should be raped. I mean,
Yeah. That should not be happening either. That's incitement of violence, and that's completely different as well.
I honestly don't think it's a massive
but
deal.
there's the
'cause
thing, it's all relative. It's either all okay or none of it.
It doesn't have to be an either or.
So you could say the exact same thing about I eat ass. What does that mean, mummy? It means they're a jerk. Yes, if you could say that, you could just lie to your kid about it, I guess.
You could try, but I don't think you should have to. I don't think that should be on public display for families to be seeing. You just don't need that.
I do kind of agree, but I don't think it should have been removed because it's his own car. I think he should be able to do what he does with his own car.
His own car, yes, but if he was inside his car, fine. But outside, where all the other people are exposed to that shit, no.
Anyway, hello, random internet box. I'm not going to ask what the hell's going on. Yeah, probably just move on.
You're probably better off that way.
Yeah, because it's just going to go round in circles, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly, yes. However, it should be noted, I had a civil debate. Congratulations to me, pat on the back. I even let Trucker finish. Pat on the back. Right. I did a good debate,
Yeah.
right? Yay! Pat on back.
Yay.
I'm there.
No, so I don't think we
All
could
right,
ever
I
get
just saw
hating
that.
each other, so yeah.
I just saw that word. My brain just screeched to a grinding halt.
Anyway,
Aber.
Abergavenny plane crash.
Isn't that okay?
I don't know, I'm just assuming that's the way it's pronounced. It's in fucking Wales. I don't know. It can be pronounced fucking anything. It's Wales. Free pulled from burning plane after crash landing on dual carriageway. A witness tells Sky News about how he and another man helped pull a father and two children out of the wreckage. Three people in the light aircraft that crash landed on a dual carriageway in Wales have escaped without serious injury. The Welsh spelled like smashing their heads on their keyboards. Yeah, they love their fucking vowels. They love their double vowels. Like double A's and shit. What the fuck's up with that? It's weird. Daniel Nicholson, who was driving home when the plane came out of nowhere and crashed into the barriers on the A40. He said, and another man pulled the three, a father and two children, out of the wreckage. He told Sky News the plane burst out into flames. I ran over to the plane and they were screaming, but they were stuck. A 46-year-old business manager from Welsh said he put his foot through the aircraft window and freed a boy on the ground. Mr. Nicholson said another man came to assist him and help free the father who was in the plane. No, press R for respect for these people. Yeah, they deserve their. I just went towards the plane. It was total panic, he said. It was quite frightening. Minutes after the passenger and pilot were taken away from the plane, the aircraft blew up, said Mr. Nicholson, who emerged to film the burning wreckage after the rescue. Well, they got very lucky then, didn't they? very fucking lucky.
It's so very interesting that one part. It just came out of nowhere. It came out of the sky, dummy.
Equals well, Jar. They,
Where's the Batman when you need him? Eh,
I haven't seen him around here for a while, actually.
I don't know.
I don't know where he is.
Hope he's all right.
I assume he's fine. He's probably on other streams.
Yeah.
He hasn't been on any of our streams for a while. So, yeah. Nazi Pug, UKIP candidate, mocks Labour MP over sickening rape taunts. Scott Mark Meechin.
Hey, it's Count Dinkula. I love him so much. He's kind of weird though, but he's
He's weird, but he's Scottish. We expect him to be weird.
eh.
You ever notice how in pretty much every film, the weirdest guy, if there's a Scottish guy in it, they're bound to be the weirdest? It's just a thing that happens. Generally, if they're looking for a weird character, they'll be played by a Scottish man, so, yeah. Scott Mark Meechin accused of a politician of flipping out over rape jokes, while complaining he had received threats of violence. Well, they're different things, aren't they? A joke's different from an actual fucking threat. Fucking John Ferguson. Cunt. A Scottish UKIP candidate who trained a dog to perform Nazi salutes to command gas the Jews has mocked a... Hey, that's the only time I ever get away with saying that. Of course, in Canada, that would be a different story, but... Going to the stream
Yeah,
labs.
you're fine, but my mom, apparently she thinks that bad.
Yeah, the Jewish shower thing I know you were telling me about yesterday.
My brother said it was brilliant that you just put little letters there so YouTube can't censor it.
Yeah, well, you gotta do something, don't you? Because it wasn't me that came up with that, though. That's just...
Just take claim to it. My brother thinks you're brilliant. Just lie and say it was you.
Anyway, while other prospective MEPs were busy on the EU election campaign trail yesterday, Mark Meechin took to Twitter to attack Jess Phillips. He accused the politician of flipping out over rape jokes while complaining he had received threats of violence. Again, John Ferguson, this is a different fucking thing, you fucking thick cunt. You're not supposed to get a fucking Jewish shower yourself, you prick. Police are investigating Meechin's UKIP colleague, Carl Benjamin, over a tweet in which he said he wouldn't rape Phillips. That happened fucking 3 years ago. Move on, people. Nobody makes more Nazi jokes than secular Jews do, IMO. I find it hilarious. I say they just need a shower. Yeah, Jess Phillips probably does, yeah. And
Jewish shower would be nice.
Well, not for you, it wouldn't be. Is it? But Meechin from Coatbridge, Lanarkshire, took to Twitter to criticise Mum of Two, who represents Birmingham Yardley. He said, Jess Phillips is flipping out over rape jokes while I'm sitting here laughing off literal death threats of death and violence.
Excuse me.
Politics is so fun, I don't know why everyone hates it. Meechin was found guilty of committing a hate crime and fined £800 last year after filming his girlfriend's blog giving Nazi salutes before putting it on YouTube. They're skipping over that because everyone here probably already knows this shit anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
I used to give out Nazi salutes when I was a kid.
Yeah, but you could get away with it though, you live in America.
Yeah, but the thing is that when I did it during the national anthem, yeah, I got suspended.
I kind of don't blame him.
Well, I was worth it. I was like, it's either get a 12 week of suspension or stay 12 weeks in school. So I chose suspension because fuck school.
I guess it was a holiday for you, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on which county you're in, sometimes the schools
Osceola.
aren't that good. So I don't know, like zoning and everything. You kind of just get kicked to which school depending on the zoning each and every other year. So like one year I was at one school, and then the other year I was in another school. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No worries. There was no sign of any campaigning on European issues from Meechin, who has been selected by Nigel Farage's former party to stand in the EU elections in the 23rd of May. Why is Nigel Farage getting mentioned? Why are they mentioning him in this? He has nothing to do with the story, so why are they mentioning him?
Guilt by association.
Yeah, but Nigel Farage has his own party now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has nothing to do with UKIP anymore. He's got the Brexit party now.
Yeah, but the thing is, as long as they can keep
Why are they?
in, well, as long as they can keep in with the guilt by association, they can smear everybody at once.
Daily retard, man.
I don't know.
SNP candidate Christian Allard spent yesterday in Ellen and Murray drumming up support. Allard, a Frenchman. Oh, good God. Please don't tell me we're getting fucking French in our fucking parliament. Fucking no. No. The Scottish National Party, no. Go fuck yourselves, SNP. You just got worse. It's just when I think you couldn't get any fucking worse, you're getting French people. Fucking no. Go fuck yourselves. He served as an SNP and has said he's calling on overseas citizens to use European elections to send a message to Theresa May. The former fishing industry worker who was brought up by his family in Scotland said EU nationals are being used as a bargaining chip by the Prime Minister. He added EU nationals should use the election to send Theresa May a message. Try running our NHS without nurses and doctors from the EU. Try running our world-class universities without researchers and staff from Europe. Try running our speaking ball. Freedom of music is essential to Scotland's public service and our future prosperity. No, it's not. Scotland's future lies in Europe. The SNP is a vote to make sure Scotland says no to Brexit. Well, go fuck yourselves. You want independence, but you don't want independence. You're fucking retarded. Absolutely fucking retarded. Here's an idea. Let's get independence and then just give it all away again. Brilliant. Wasted fucking effort, if you ask me. The SNP,
It's okay.
whose lead candidate today sitting MEP Alan Smith, also warned that Scotland would not accept a Tory but Labour backroom Brexit stitch-up. The party claimed Brexit could cost Scotland in the region of 5.9 billion by 2029, and the result loss of an estimated 47,000 jobs. Hello, Honey Monster.
Hello, Honey Monster.
Hello, honey monster.
Nigel Farage was pictured campaigning in Sunderland and Hartlepool. As it emerged, a prominent Tory supporting businessman was the source of a six-figure donation to his Brexit party. Crystal Palace shareholder Jeremy Hostig admitted he gave the newly formed party £200,000, and claimed he knew of 4 other people who pledged similar sums. So just like everyone in this, we're just targeting everyone in this now. The Brexit Party is understood to have raised more than 2 million, but donations, but Farage has refused to reveal the identities of the major supporters. Well, clearly you just gave the identity of one of them, so you must know some of them at least. He has previously claimed about 88,000 people have paid £25 to become registered members and talked up the idea of grassroots financing. I feel like they're just deflecting from the point here just to pad out the article as much as possible. I'm getting that kind of vibe here. Asking people to give more than £1 million to Brexit Express campaign. The Brexit Party's top scholars candidate, Lewis Bruce, was campaigning in Nairn on Friday and Inverness yesterday. He announced his press conference in Manchester in April. Labour's MEP David Martin was in Leith yesterday canvassing for votes. Guys, put out the article as much as fucking possible. Because I don't care about half this shit. So really only like the fucking first third of the article had anything to do with Dankula at all. I get a sense that they just had it on there just for clicks. Nothing else. I don't know if Peter's still streaming or has he finished singing yet?
No, it looks like he's still singing.
Did he really start singing or butchering?
He's more like he's making a joyful noise. Okay.
Because when I was blind, I just left him by himself to sing.
Well, it took me a while to figure out how to do it so he could like access stuff and like sing with me. And then you started, and I went, "So I gotta go, my man." So yeah, that's what happened next. So now he's just all by himself.
Aw.
Oh. Brett can sing. You can do it with Brett, can you not? Yes, hello, Chloe.
Hello, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Yawning.
Meow, 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 nigga, meow, 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 meow.
You know they use a lot of words to say nothing. Yeah, they do.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah. Hello, Michael Pronk. Or Michael Pronk, or I don't know.
Chloe, purr for me.
Please give me
I don't
coke.
hear any.
Canadian claims a black bear is bringing his dog, Dearbones, at night to bribe him to look the other way while he raised the trash.
But wait, how does the owner know? Like, what?
I think he's just making an assumption. Surely the bear is not that smart.
Oh,
Bears
I
are-
Nigga bear.
look.
Black bears are actually pretty smart. So
Yeah.
Racist.
Listen, the bear's Canadian. It can't be that smart.
Racist.
Well,
Oh, that's just mean.
No offense, blind girl.
Nah, it's all good. Canadians
What?
are dumb.
I mean,
The mastiff
I'm
hound
pretty
and-
sure there's some bears that are smart.
Nah,
You just gotta believe.
I do not believe in the bear.
Yeah, me either.
A dog and a bear are repeatedly in cahoots in Canada. Jesse Jordan took to Twitter blasting his idiot dog, Rachel Berry, for taking deerbone bribes from a seemingly clever bear.
Ooh, a clever girl. That sounded weird. Just, I'm not gonna say it again.
my question is this: if a bear has access to deer bones, why is the bear raiding the trash?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, bears eat everything. I guess the bear likes Twinkies. Or, just like if like hamburgers and stuff, eggs, whatever.
yeah, leftover human food, basically.
Yeah. The bear likes
Yeah.
human food. So,
I
but
know
wait a
what they
second.
like. They like honey.
Look at that dog. That dog does not look like a hound and beagle mix. Mastiff hound and beagle mix.
Yeah, it looks like a Labrador to me.
That's a lab.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, that's a
I
white lab. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think this journalist is telling the truth.
no, it's the Daily Mail we're on about here.
Oh, okay. Well, they're fake news anyways.
Yeah, what was that, blind girl?
Everything is fake
I was
news.
gonna say, what is the news think the type of dog is?
Yeah, they are. Hound and
Oh.
Beagle mix.
Mastiff, Mastiff Hound, and Beagle mix.
But it looks like a Labrador to me.
Yeah, look, it's like, I mean, a Beagle Hound Mastiff mix?
No, that looks like a yellow lab. His face is pretty square. The ears are pretty much the decent length.
Yeah, it's a Labrador.
Asian
It's not a-
Labrador.
It's an old yeller dog.
Asian
My idiot
Labrador.
fairy son had one job at night. Bark at things and make
That's
things
not
go
weird.
away. Easy, right? You know about his Mastiff, Hound, and Beagle mix. Or it's fucking Labrador, but clearly like this. However, a bear learned that my fairy son can be bought, Jordan continued. This is the third time he's been gifting bones in exchange for being allowed to access the chest, and he keeps doing it. Well, that's,
Oh my god. Oh, what a mess. What a mess.
yeah, that sucks. That happens here quite a lot, though, but it's usually seagulls that do shit like that. Raid through all the bins and things.
Oh, I fucking hate seagulls. That's
So do I.
I've seen squirrels and crows actually jump inside the trash can at my school. And then
like you could.
I threw something out and the trash can moved and I looked back and it was a freaking raccoon was in the trash can. And I'm just there like, what is it doing out in the middle of the day? It looked at me and then it just kept digging in the trash. I'm just like, these raccoons have no fear. And one of them actually bit one of my sisters, and she had to get rabies shots.
Oof.
See, that wouldn't happen over here. Rabies has pretty much been eradicated from the UK, so I'm fine.
Killed in Marrakech.
Jordan, who's was it Oscar the Grouch? No. Sugar Bear. No way the dog's going to kill a deer. And bears here are smart as fuck. Sugar. Bears love sugar. Jordan, whose post has now been retweeted more than 82,000 times, shared photos of him. Hello, Chloe.
Yay! She said meow. Meow 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 meow.
What?
Munching on two large bones that Jordan says he didn't purchase. A third photo shows garbage strewn across his porch. An act supposedly done by the black bear.
Racist.
However, there is no real proof of these bribes occurring, and the dog and bear are technically innocent until proven guilty. He's listening to music.
What do you mean?
I hear like music in the background.
I think that's Peter. Like that's Peter streaming.
I think he's making it as long as possible because I think he's worked out my game. Because I'm gonna have to edit that out into a few things because I want to get revenge on him. So yeah.
Oh, Foxy keeps sending me a ton of clips. I'm waiting for her to be done, but she's not yet. She's still doing it.
Can you send me some of them, please?
Yes, I will as soon as I sort through which one is which.
Okay. Cheers.
Hells yeah!
Get revenge on that cunt.
Revenge.
Make me proud, Scotty. I spent $20 to make him make a fool of himself.
If I download the whole thing, I'll just cut out the blind girl bits and just upload his.
Okay.
Are you guys like making a bet or something?
No, I just want to annoy him. Revenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Revenge from the Scotty.
Jordan admitted to never seeing the drive between his dog and the bear take place. After several thousand retweets, Jordan went on to explain how much pain black bears are. And yes, I think we know it's racist. I keep saying that.
Ooh.
Black bears basically act like giant raccoons and raid trash. Camps and cabins, he said. And several Twitter users voiced concern for Brickleberry. Jordan said his dog is pretty safe. I have to turn notifications off from this thread, but I'll leave you with this one final reminder. The black bears are a nuisance in northern Ontario. Not typically a thread, meaning Rick is pretty much not likely to get eaten. Thing is, isn't doesn't it, I don't think anyone who lives in northern Ontario, do they?
Black bears live around here, down in Virginia. They live.
Well, you're not going to answer my question, though.
Oh, sorry, what?
Black bears live in Florida too. Florida man got mauled by a black bear.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure northern Ontario is pretty sparsely populated, isn't it?
Well, we still got bears.
Good night, random internet box.
So,
They
I think
random
black
internet
bears are
box.
actually black bears tend to be a North American thing. So
Ouch! I'm right here. I'm right here, trucker. I heard-
Straight into the city because we're surrounded by a lot of rural places, even though it's really populated. So bears do wander into the city, and the firefighters usually have to go get them.
I'm sorry for wandering in this city.
If he was, I wouldn't let him sleep outside. Although you just made fun of the situation. This sounds like you're paying too much. This sounds like you're not paying him enough. You're not paying him enough. If the bear is offering a better deal, you can't blame him for taking it. Capitalism, one person wrote. Why are people counting him? I'm confused.
Oh, I counted because anybody who says the word black, I'm gonna just keep counting the numbers.
Black. There we go. Count them.
Yeah.
22 billion.
Yeah.
yeah, you wanna go out 'cause it's raining and blowing.
Right.
You can't go out 'cause your roots are showing. Dying black. Dying black.
Well, there we go.
Black, black, number one. Anyway,
Yeah, I lost all scores. Oh,
Yeah, we ruined it for you.
pretty much.
Another tweeted, this is the correct take. If you give him bear bones, he would bark to protect the bones from the bear workers. Yeah, fair enough. Bloody Canadians, unless they're blind girl, arseholes. They excluded you. Oh, now King Relic spelling black in the chat.
I swear to God, it wasn't me this time. I didn't tell him to do.
When I started looking at this, I was like, what fucking racist bastards are we? Like, seriously.
Well, I can't be racist because I'm black, so therefore I'm not racist.
You know, they just view you as like the token black.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just a shadow.
You're here to prove that we're not racist. That's what you're here to do.
Pretty much. So when
Berlin
everybody
Park.
calls you guys a racist, I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Berlin Park designates pink drug zones for dealers and buyers. Drug dealers in Berlin now have a pretty pink spray paint area to public park and buy and sell their narcotics. Senges Foreign, the manager of the popular Foreign Park in the city's trendy Foreign district, believes the designated drug zones will encourage family and druggers who have been intimidated by shady gangs and dangerous dealings to come back to the park. Somehow I don't think it will, to be honest.
but why pink?
I don't know, I guess because it stands out. But I feel like if they know those areas are going to be for drug dealing and people are going to know drug dealing happens there, they're not going to go to the park, are they, with their kids?
I guess. Okay.
I mean, blind, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't take Jack to the park if you knew there was going to be drug dealing on there. You know?
Nope.
So how is this going to help people get to the fucking park? They're taking a leaf out of Glasgow City out of the Glasgow City planners. YouTube can remember, I can save anyone who's white with the power of my black skin from toxic. Now, is that black power, little nigga? Police have tried and failed for years to push drug dealers out of the park. They've even implemented the zero tolerance policy, but nothing seems to work. This Memphis has purely practical reasoning behind it. Foreign told the radio station BBB. It's not that we're legalizing the selling of drugs. But you kind of are in a way. If you're allowing it to happen, you're legalizing it essentially, or at least decriminalizing it. Cordon off a section in the park for dealers. They won't loiter around the park entrance and turn people away. Then you're pretty much giving them an excuse to do it in broad daylight, then, aren't you? Though? You think it was going to happen in the park? They'd do it in the dark where no one's around. Yeah, many of the drug dealers are migrants who cannot work and believes the problem might be if Germany gave them work permits instead. Foreign's unique approach hasn't been embraced by city or federal authorities. Germany's Shug Saison, I don't fucking know. Marlene Molter called the idea of special zones license to trade. Help Scotty make a deal in Blind Girl's pink zone when nobody's around. Fucking Christ. Really, Chucker? Really?
Yeah, well, I figured I'd be a little less subtle.
That was you being subtle, was it?
No, that was me not being subtle.
You haven't been a good job. You haven't had a good job of being subtle so far.
Yeah, well.
There's a pink zone. Huh. I like that. I'm going to start using it too. Pink zone.
He added that many of the drug dealers, Interior Minister Andreas Giesel stressed that Foreign's plan would not be adopted in other parts of the country. Police are fighting drug trafficking, including in Foreign Park, he said. That's fair enough. Yeah, it does sound like a terrible idea, really, to me. Sure, they're less likely to do it when it's in, because they might do it. I think it's, you're going to get them an area to do it, and they've got to do it in broad daylight instead of in dark when no one's around, aren't they? Honeyman said that was the point of it. It's to mention anything in the front hole. Sorry for the day now, right? Death plunge. Driver dies after van plunges 60 feet off cliff in Brighton onto walkway below. Oh, press F.
Press F.
It's been reported that the driver of the van was a man, but it is not known how old he is. Probably how he was.
Oh, like that's so sad. Like I'm always scared driving up mountains or anything because I live in a pretty flat place. But like, is that common? Like you guys have really tight roads. Like they're really skinny.
I've never. You think there'd be a cross barrier or something, though, wouldn't you? Stop that kind of thing from happening.
Yeah.
If there's a curvy mountain road, somebody's going to drive off of it.
Yeah. I mean, we've had cars drive off of the turnpike bridges, but like that doesn't happen a lot.
It probably happens more than you think.
Oh, really? Wow. I mean, people have like in Florida, you can go and drive on the turnpike and then never be seen again, and then they'll find your body in a car that's been submerged in a canal because your car just sinks in there, and then when they start trying to clear out the canals, they'll find a bunch of cars with people in there. I think they found a minivan with a mom and like 3 kids. I think she fell asleep at the wheel, and she ended up just like going into a canal, and they all died. Yeah.
See, and you actually just proved my statement of it happens more often than you think.
Yeah, but like, would you die falling off of a mountain, or would you die like going into a canal?
Well, I mean, if you fall off a mountain, falling off the mountain, isn't gonna kill you. It's the sudden stop at the bottom that kills you. I mean,
Oh
It-
man, yeah.
That's what I wonder.
it's
Like,
not.
why was there
I
no
mean,
cross? If there's a road up there, why was there no cross barriers? That's what I want to know as well. Like, sorry.
Oh, your
Good
government
question
needs
on
to get up on that. You know, put the barriers up.
Yeah, because you think a mountain road would at least be fucking cross barriers to stop people falling off the mountain. I remember there wasn't, you just plough straight through it. Because sometimes you can do that because it was a van, it wasn't a normal car, so yeah. Cops, fire crews, and paramedics race to the spot. The A92, A259 between Brighton and Marina and Rodine School at 6:30 a.m. Shocking images show the solar van on its side with police guard around the vessel. It is reported that the driver of the van was a man, but it is not known how old he was. One dog walker who that's not to be named told the Argus, "I couldn't believe it when I saw it. There was a load of emergency services at the scene. The top road there was with Coast Guard and police at the top. There were about 3 cars out there, a Coast Guard vessel and Brighton Beach office vessel. It looked like a nasty accident. There was specialist vessels at the bottom from the Coast Guard. Just being yourself." Sussex police spokesman said on the 12th of May around 6:30 a.m. police were called to report that a silver Vauxhall van had gone off a cliff. You're just being yourself again.
Chloe.
So yeah, it's a shame. Said dog walker didn't want to be named. Let's get Scotty and the Line Girl to their honeymoon and make some Canadian bagpipes. Fucking hell. No subtlety in there at all. None.
None.
It's okay, Scotty.
Man who torched Todd with blowtorch dies after hanging himself in jail. Fucking Christ. Andros Galigas.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This is about to get loud.
Honk honk.
Oh shit, the
What's
cops
happening?
are coming.
I'm gonna get you.
Dude, why'd you have to blow right next to me?
What's going on?
I need to hide somewhere before the cops can get me.
I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, it saves gassing, yeah, it's still fucking. There's a way you can resurrect this man and just regas him and then regas him again constantly until eventually you just. Like, gassing wouldn't even be good enough for this man. Filmed himself abusing his girlfriend's 2-year-old daughter by shocking and shooting her, burning her, and have been due to face charges. A man accused of torturing a child by burning her with a blowtorch has died 6 days after hanging himself in jail. He was in protective custody after being arrested on multiple charges related to a heinous child abuse and his girlfriend's 2-year-old daughter. The sheriff's office obtained horrifying footage in which Ross, should we call him Ross, was seen throwing milk balls at the child whilst she was sleeping and shooting her with an aircraft gun. Channel 3 reports. Cocker, is there an accident or something, or is it just a police pursuit?
Yeah, it's an accident. Those were ambulances.
Ah.
And it's an accident or something. I'll be there in a second to see.
Man was also seen using a dog tasing collar on a child and burning her with blowtorch while wearing a werewolf mask. Ex-Cambia County Sheriff. Where's that Ex-Cambia County? Where's that?
That's
What?
what now?
What?
Ex-Cambia County. Escambia County.
Where at? Scandia. What state is that?
That's what I was asking.
Escambia County. Is that U.S.?
I assume so.
But like, I mean, I played with a dog shock collar, but that was kind of just like playing. Like I would give the shock collar to my dad, and I would be like, "Bark, Dad," and then he would get tased, and then I would get tased, and then my sister would. But that was like a game, not like he put a shock collar on his child and just said, "Wear it."
Yeah.
It is the westmost county in Florida.
That's Florida.
Okay.
It's
You think I have two Floridians on here, they would know that, but no.
it's very close to. It's not. It is actually. It's the westernmost county just before you get to Alabama.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much. It's just North Florida. I don't go.
We're talking like just outside of Mobile.
Well, Florida is a pretty big place. I get what is it, Jacksonville and Tallahassee mixed up sometimes because it's so big.
Hey, I remember you
up there. What?
If you present me real quick, Scotty, the guy in this white car is the asshole who passed me at 80 miles an hour a few minutes ago.
Oh.
Is he a Floridian?
I don't know. Their bumper's off in the woods somewhere.
They're getting traffic updates again.
Yeah.
Some people, man. Some people.
Some fucking people, like cunts.
Goddamn people.
Hey, they want to pass me going fast in the rain? See what happens?
Yeah.
Bye, Honey Monster.
Okay. Bye, Honey Monster. Thanks for coming by.
Later, Honey Monster.
And we have a donation. Hello. To help the making of Canadian bacon. Well, thank you, Annalise, for the £20.
Yeah, there we go. Canadian bacon, woo!
Our Canadian bacon sucks.
Canadian bacon is, I was going to say it's a bad pun, but Canadian bacon is like thinly sliced ham.
Anyway, thank you very much, Annalise. Very much appreciated.
I would like to try Canadian bacon. I never tried it before.
It's not
You
that
have.
Anyway,
actually, yes, you have. Well, as far as Canadian bacon that's in America, have you ever had ham on pizza?
Oh yeah, I have.
Ham on pizza. Although I don't really like ham.
To be honest, I can't eat the ham on pizza. It's disgusting.
Well,
ham on pizza's fine. It's when you use pineapples that I don't like.
Well,
pineapple's worse.
Like
ham on pizza is fine with cheese, but pineapple no.
Look, sometimes you just gotta try something different. It's like the cheese is in the saltiness of the bacon, and then the sweet tanginess of the pineapple. Once you try it, you're just like, it's okay. I like the variety.
I don't like sweets in my food.
Yeah, it's a fruit. This shouldn't be on a pizza. It's a fruit.
No, it's not like sweet. It's kind of like it's tangy because pineapple is more citrus.
But it's still a fruit though. It shouldn't be on a pizza.
I want to eat anything that has fruit.
Look. There's this thing called Welsh. Was it Welsh salad? Well, I'm gonna say it's Welsh salad. It's probably not Welsh salad, but I'm gonna call it Welsh salad. And how you make it is you put like a bunch of random stuff in there, and then you put whipped cream and mayonnaise, and you mix it together, and it's supposed to be really good. And I look at my dad, and I'm like, "Nah, you're crazy. You're just doing this on purpose."
That sounds like something the Welsh would eat. To be fair,
that's a Math Queen. That's a Waldorf salad.
Waldorf.
It's usually melons, pineapples, grapes, stuff like that in a whipped cream / mayonnaise dressing. But yeah.
You see whipped cream, and you know what type of whipped cream he used? He used Cool Whip, and then like the not he used organic mayonnaise with I think it was olive oil mayonnaise, and then he put like olives and grapes, and then he put like candied can't like dried raisins, craisins. He put a bunch of like different flavors in there. I'm just like, whoa, you're going way
Pineapple is
too
life.
far, man.
Pineapple is love, fight me.
Yeah.
I don't mind pineapple.
By the
I'm just
way-
saying pineapple on a pizza shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah. By the way, Math Queen, dried raisins are raisins. Because
No.
dried raisins or raisins are dried grapes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can dry
no,
something
no,
that's already been dried. Yeah.
no, craisins, like dried
about
cranberries is what I was trying to,
Okay.
Oh.
to say.
Okay.
Thank you, Pumpkin Trucker.
Anyway, it's a thing nightmares are made of. No child should ever be subjected to this. No, they shouldn't. If you want to do something you can do to a child that would terrorize them, the child has lived through that. Investigators came to the incident to light when the mother took the daughter to a local hospital in fear of ringworm infections. She was told by hospital staff the injuries and such burn marks suggested child abuse and alerted the police. He was charged on 6 counts of aggravated child abuse, 4 counts of child abuse. What was it between aggravated child abuse and just child abuse in general? I don't understand.
Difference between aggravated child abuse and child abuse. Aggravated puts an emotional aspect into it, which makes the punishment worse. It's a modifier.
Possession of a weapon, marijuana possession, drug equipment, drugs, health, safety, and drug possession. Why did put surely marijuana possession counts under drug possession? Does it not? Anyway, fuck that cunt.
Yeah, fuck those kids.
Yeah,
I was just
fuck
kind
them.
of so alive because he deserves to be tortured. But no, the prick fucking killed himself, so yeah. Fucking arsehole. Killing yourself. See what other articles we got with.
Charles Morrison.
Yeah, I don't know who Charles Morrison is. I do know who Charles Morrison is, yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Woman 88 waved to students from a window for years. They gathered outside her home for a final goodbye. Tinny Davidson gave her neighborhood 12 years of warm hellos, and now she's moving to an assisted living facility. So they got together to give her the sweetest goodbye. Davidson, 88, moved to Comox, British Columbia, to her husband in 2007. According to CNN news partner CHA, some Canadian thing, I imagine, their home was near a school. The home was near a high school. And every morning the couple would wave to students passing on their way to school. She developed a friendship with the students, and some would come to visit her at the home. Reported Friday. She continued the morning ritual even after her husband died. I just like to look out for the children. They all looked, and I thought, if they're going to wave, I'll wave to them. And that's how it started. Davidson will be moving into a assisted living home and will not be able to wish their neighborhood students well as they make their morning trek to school. So last week, hundreds of students carrying signs and flowers walked together to Davidson's home, stood on her lawn, and blew her a collective kiss. As she looked on the porch, they carried colourful signs adorned with love hearts. We love you, Mrs. Davidson. One sign read, thank you for being awesome. Okay, now we tried to be wholesome and they're just naming fucking tits in the chat. Could be wholesome for once on this fucking channel, though.
No.
To be fair, the guy jumping in the river after a dog is really sweet. So a strong start.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We try to be wholesome on Sundays, but no, it doesn't work that way, does it? Gonna go see Sweater Puppy, see Mark Queen being wholesome. At least one person on here is wholesome.
Yeah, they're. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say sweat.
Nah.
Puppy sweaters. Aw, puppies and sweaters. Did he put a sweater on the puppy that he saved?
No, I don't think he did.
Aw.
She choked back her tears and waved back at the students one final time. I'm shocked to see so many kids say goodbye to me, she said. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Nice, wholesome story for once in our lives.
Wholesome stories. Gotta love those.
Yes, indeed.
Although the what is it called, choosing beggars stories are kind of annoying, but like when people get back at them, oh, it's so satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Article here. China's new propaganda music video celebrates trustworthiness and social credit system. Fucking China. China has made a music video reporting the importance of integrity and trustworthiness ahead of a scheduled national rollout of the controversial social credit system next year. The system is designed to evaluate and engineer individual behavior by assigning scores to 1.4 billion citizens. In order to award the trustworthy and able to punish the disobedient. Because that's not fucking terrifying, is it?
China's really weird, man. It's just it's bad. It's so bad, man. Like we cannot become China.
China.
We kind of already are.
No, don't say that.
Well,
Chinese
China.
people can't have their own guns. American people can still have their own guns.
you do owe China a lot of money, though, don't you?
Okay, look.
Yeah.
The federal government is a scam. And so is paper money.
Yeah,
So
it's
is
Taxation.
you do owe China.
taxation is theft. Just go out
Yep.
and live on off of your own land.
I
Like
wish I had my land.
I want to do that someday. Just like build a farm. Be like
Well,
farming.
you're black. You could just claim some white person to steal your land. You maybe have a chance of getting it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but I like to achieve it than just claiming it. Nah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and which by the way, and blind girl, feel free to clip this in 3, 2, 1. I am a U.S. citizen in my 40s, and taxation is theft.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Taxation is theft.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Access theft. Yeah, see, I think Blind Girl's the only one who disagrees with that. But
Taxation is theft for the man.
let's not get into that debate again. Best avoided, isn't it?
Well, I'd put that out there specifically so blind girl can clip it and play it for her folks.
Because
Yeah.
Blind Girl, you're as stubborn as I am, so it's never going to end, is it?
No, it's never gonna end.
We can just debate all day about
Blind
it.
girl got right.
Oh, no, and that's not a good thing.
What?
It might not be a good thing for a libertarian and conservative to hook up, but that's okay.
Nah, you never know.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay in my eyes.
it doesn't mean that you can't love him.
It's okay in my eyes.
Yeah, there you go.
I love everybody.
There are some conservative things I agree with, some I disagree with, you know.
Yeah, there we go. I feel like one thing isn't that big of a deal.
No. Yeah. The 3.5-minute song titled Live Up to Your World features several high-profile young Chinese celebrities urging viewers to live every day carefully and be trustworthy youth. The slogan internally lights up China, which has been used to promote the song, and has racked up over 340 million views on Weibo, and has been mentioned in 2 million comments. The Weibo hashtag itself carries a similar message. You should be trustworthy. Credibility is valuable. Every aspect of life contains the concept of integrity. The description leads. Our paper money is made by a private company. What the? Credit China also happens to be the official name of the national SAS platform, while the integrity is one of the 12 core socialist values. People say socialism isn't authoritarian.
All socialists should get free helicopter rides.
With no parachute.
Well, I didn't say that they were going to, be, let off the helicopter. I'm just saying they all deserve helicopter rides
Rip Skydiver.
over an ocean full of
Established by
sharks. I'm
former
sorry.
Chinese president who fuck knows, Jin Tao in 2012. Although the lyrics don't specifically mention the social credit system, singers and actors have been demonstrating how to be a trustworthy citizen. I wonder how many of them were bribed into this. I'm going to say all of them. They were either bribed or threatened. It's got to be one of them.
Yeah.
No sane individual would agree to this. Scared in case you disappeared in the middle of the night or something, Ended up in some fucking internment camp or something. So it's in scenarios such as shopping, as in unmanned store, renting a shared bike, meeting at a public library, and finalizing a business deal. None of this has anything to do with the fucking government, but there you go. Something we're also quick to know is all these scenarios are aspects and activities that have been monitored and incorporated into living national SAS over the last few years. SAS is not due to be fully operational nationwide until 2020. Locals at provincial and city levels have already been rolling out a wide array of pilot projects. Citizens deemed untrustworthy has so far been banned from boarding flights, riding high-speed trains, and booking hotels, among other restrictions on services. What a fantastic country.
Mhm.
China is just fucking amazing, isn't it? After announcing
Oh, it
the
sure
release of
is.
Live Up to Your Word, China's Youth Daily official Weibo account last month, netizens have been largely praised both the message of the song and the singers themselves. Of course they fucking did. They were probably told to do that, weren't they? And then they said we need to practice the core values of socialism, even though you got rid of them years ago, but yeah. You still wanted to be authoritarian, but you got rid of your socialist economy. You're not socialist, you can't.
That's kind of scary though. That really creeps me out. It's like what is it? A Black Mirror episode?
I've never seen Black Mirror.
Okay. I haven't seen Black Mirror either, but I heard it's China's pretty much copying a Black Mirror episode.
What do you
Or
want?
maybe like I've seen the Orville. They're copying one of the episodes from the Orville, and it's just so scary. For me, it gives me the creeps.
Which
Or
episode of the Orville?
Oh, I think it's season 1, episode 6. I want to say 6, maybe 7. The one where they go to a planet that's like similar to Earth right now, and they have these little badges with an up and down button. And if someone, does
Oh,
something good,
I saw that.
yeah, it's so freaking creepy. It's like, ooh,
This is not the first time China has made a song to promote a political initiative. Most recently, Chinese state media published a bizarre English language rap song by Chinese performer Xu Han to mark Beijing's National Congress in March. The song, titled Two Sessions to the World from China, celebrates the country's development and scientific achievements. It features lyrics such as "Malicious is a quantum satellite breakthrough, first ever even in my mind." There was a satellite company operated by Chinese Academy of Scientists. The state-backed music video was posted to Chinese state media Yinshui news agency ahead of the news conference and received mixed reaction from Chinese netizens. I shouldn't even just internet citizens then. Earlier this year, state media also shared a video showing children singing praises about China's telecoms giant Huawei, which reportedly went viral on Chinese social media. And in 2017, children were also featured in a propaganda video about China's Belt and Road Initiative, the country's ambitious $1 trillion infrastructure project. The song lyrics tell you about how the trade initiative is a cultural exchange that allows people to trade in our wealth and connect our hearts. The recent array of propaganda music videos mark a shift in the tactic by China's propaganda machine, which has been trying to catch up with the times, investing in patriotic hip-hop groups and anime programs. Fuck China, right? Chilling time.
yay.
Little nigga, chill.
I don't got nothing to show.
Trucker.
Good Trucker Channel, almost daily dash cam, starting up tomorrow morning between 8 and 9 a.m., going to Springfield, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Any questions from the chat? The last few minutes before I send everyone over to blind trucking.
Oh, Scott, Opinionated Scotsman. I don't have a channel to show, but is it alright if I share something real quick?
Okay.
All right, it's today's Bible verse, which I really liked. It says from Philippians 1:3, I thank my God every time I remember you. So sweet. Make sure you hug or thank your mom today, guys.
Hey, speaking of which,
Spams.
Right, anyway.
What's it
All hell
called?
Blue Whale. No, what? Anyway, all hell Blue Whale. Don't piss in the shower curtain. You're all a bunch of cunts. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.